But like, I don't know. It's an interesting thing being a YouTuber and like having that be permanently ingrained in what I am and how I do things. But I mean, I guess one of the things I could talk about that, you know, I don't often talk about is like what the repercussions of being a YouTuber are and what are the downsides. Because I always talk about the upsides, but there often are downsides that, you know, it's got to be apparent for everyone that wants to be a YouTuber. Of course, it seems extremely appealing, and it is. Like, I wouldn't trade this job for the world. It's fantastic, but like, people need to be aware that when you're trying to be a YouTuber, it's really, really, really difficult to do. Like, I don't want to discourage people of doing it because that would be irresponsible of me to say, don't pursue your dreams, because I want you to pursue your dreams recklessly and with reckless abandon in whatever you want to do. But frankly, like, being a YouTuber, it's a risky bet to place on yourself. Like, if you got the perseverance to do it, like, I guarantee anyone could do it if they have the belief and the, like, the willpower to conquer what they want to conquer, both in themselves and in, you know, the environment that they're in, which is YouTube. But frankly, even when I started, like, I had doubts. You know, I had doubts after I lost my first channel. Like, Wade will attest. Like, after I lost my first channel, I had no idea what I was going to be doing. I sort of had a reality check. Like, I'm not making money. There's no way I can make money off of this. It's just a hobby. What am I doing? I got to focus on engineering. And thankfully, I talked to Wade, and, you know, we reached the conclusion that I should keep going. But it's like, what else could I have done? Because I loved it so much. It was so good to me, and it was so fantastic an opportunity to me that I literally couldn't have done anything else. I literally could not have stopped. I guarantee you, if I had tried to stop, it would not have worked, because I was so fervently believing that it's what I wanted to do. And that's the kind of belief that you have to have. But the downside of that, and that's very inspirational for me to say to you guys, and that's very inspirational for me to, like, tell you guys that I conquered my baser instincts and I pursued it. But frankly, 99% of the people that try YouTube will unfortunately not get anywhere. Maybe not 99%, maybe like 95% or 90%. It's like, it's so hard these days, and I feel bad because there's so much competition out there, and there's so much skill and talent that is there, but it's not seen because it's overshadowed by everyone attempting. And that's not to say, like, people shouldn't try as much as they are. Like, everyone should try if they want to try, but it's just so hard for people. I feel bad. If I had to start over again now and today, I don't know if I'd ever be able to do it. Like, I don't know if I would have the willpower or the strength to be able to do what I needed to do and do what I wanted to do. Like, I really don't know if I could, because of the way YouTube is set up now, and it's so hard to get noticed among the sea of people that are trying to get noticed, and everyone wants to get famous just for the sake of being famous, and it's like, what is the point? Oh, I did find a kingly microphone. I didn't even know I found a kingly microphone. I was just talking there, but it's like, some people may say, I didn't mean to say, what's this point? I meant to say, some people may say, what's the point, because it's so hard to get noticed. And then, even if you do get noticed, like, the chance of getting to the point where you're able to make a sustainable living is even rarer after that. Like, it's even rarer. And especially in terms of, like, just doing Let's Plays, it's not as fulfilling as doing any other thing. Like, it's good, and I'm glad to do it, and I'm happy to do it, and I'm happy that you like my videos, but, like, Let's Plays themselves are not all that innovative. I mean, I may be able to put my clever spin on things by drinking booze and playing a stupid game, and that's great and fun, and I may have a great time with it, but it's like, I still respect so much the people that can do the amazing things on YouTube, the special effects, the actual comedy that comes with things, and it's like, I want to do those so badly, and I'm able to have the opportunity to do them. Don't get me wrong, I'm able to do them, but it's like, what is it like? I'm having trouble finding the right words, but it's just, it's so unfortunate that that is the determining factor. Luck. It's so unfortunate. And it's odd because it plays into what I was doing with Five Nights at Freddy's and beating 2020 modes on them. It's so based on luck, and luck is so unfair. But the thing about luck is the more you persevere against luck, eventually it will give way. But you just have to be so unwaveringly adamant and so unwaveringly sure that what you're doing is what you want to do. And if you can conquer that, then by God, you can do pretty much anything. I mean, that doesn't apply to just YouTube. That applies to anything at all. I mean, this drunk advice from Markiplier, so I take this with a grain of salt. But it's like you can do whatever you want, but it's the difference between the people that want to do it and the people that do it are just. They do it. They do it more. They do it harder. They do it better. And that sounds like sexual innuendos from a drunk asshole, but they just do. They do hard and fast and as good as they can. And at the end of the day, they may fail over and over and over and over and over. But at the end of the day, they're still trying. No matter how many times they fail, no matter how many times they do, they try. And they better themselves, and they better themselves with each fail. Like, you'll find quotes all over the internet about how no matter how many times you fail, as long as you get back up, you didn't fail. But like, it's not just about that. You have to have the idea that you need to do that, but also you need to have the perspective to realize what went wrong before and adapt accordingly to change. To be better next time, to increase your odds of succeeding in the next one. And that's the hardest thing. That's something that can't be taught. And all this, I'm not giving you advice. I don't like to give advice. I don't like to give people advice. What I'm telling you guys is, I'm trying to fill time here. I'm farming. I'm trying to fill time. But no, like, I really don't like giving advice because I feel like advice, even the best advice in the world won't actually change you, won't actually make you do what you want to do. It won't actually make you a different or better person. What it will do is give you an outline. It'll give you an outline of what you should do, and then it's up to you to follow it or not. Because advice is silly, and people ask me for advice all the time, and I'm like, the only advice I have is that I figured everything out. Like, and it's what you have to do, because you have to figure everything out to adapt to your specific situation, because my situation was different than yours, and my situation is from my perspective and my set of skills and my being and my person that I am. If you want to do anything, you not only have to learn the basic skills, you not only have to fail until you succeed, you not only have to persevere no matter what, but you have to learn the answers for yourself. There's no key to life. There's no answer guide. There's no secret. The secret is, are you capable of understanding what went wrong and why it went wrong? That's the real key. So anyway, I've rambled enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode while I'm